Hello, Magic players. Welcome you to episode number 115 of the Brewers Tavern. Charles, how are you?
Good. Good to see you, Mitja. Hope everything's good.
Yeah, so
Thanks
far.
everyone for watching for episode 115. I know I'm really excited to play the deck I have. Looks super cool. It's a list I got from Dave Third. I think it's amazing. What do you have in the Brewers 7 for today? What's the preview?
I have, since some viewers asked us on YouTube if we can do unpowered decks, I built a deck today which is easily to adapt to unpowered. I run a Lotus and a Mox because it's a monocolored list, but you can easily replace it with a Forest. So I play, basically what I'm playing is a mono green deck. What did you bring for us today?
All right, so this is Reanimator. I do like getting Reanimator in every 25 episodes, but this is so different from any other Reanimator list I've ever seen, and plays a playset of a card from Legends that's really cool, and it fits with the Reanimator theme. Again, I've never seen it played or played before, so a playset of a new creature in Brewers Tavern, episode 115. I'm really excited, and hopefully I can get the pattern to work, but
Yep.
we'll see. Let's start and take a look at your list. I'm excited to see
Exactly.
it.
So here we are. This is my list. Sadly, I did not bring any Tormod scripts for today, but I brought some really cool and special green cards with me. So as you can see, the list is mono green. I tried to build a kind of a ramp deck with Gaia's Touch again. The top end is Force of Nature and Desert Twister. I know the City in a Bottle is a little bit disenergetic, but I thought the City in a Bottle is useful, especially against every quick aggro Arabian deck. So yeah, and I really need to fight that. Besides that, I brought a card which is not played a lot. It's Cockatrice. Together with Lure, it is quite a cool combo out of the sideboard. Um, I went with 3 Crumble and 2 of the Scarewood Bandits to steal some artifacts. Hopefully that works. 4 Ice Storms to cut you out of tempo a little bit, as well as 1 Strip Mine and a Chaos Orb. Yeah, and 4 Lanova Elves. I play only 22 mana sources in today's episode. I hope that works. But what I learned from last episode was Hurricane is a super good card. So yeah, I want to have a Hurricane in my main board and one in the sideboard, especially against flyers. The rest of the sideboard is pretty much a super good green sideboard. You have Tranquility to fight Abyss and Moat. You have the Scavenger Folk if your opponent is super aggressive on artifacts. You have the Lure on the Cockatrice, which is just a cool combo. You have 2 Concordant Crossroads to give your deck a little bit of speed after boarding to make it more aggressive. You have 2 Whirling Dervish against the Abyss and Mono Black, and you have 2 Tsunami against everything which runs blue. Besides that, as I said, the deck is pretty much a solid green list, I would say. Yeah, with that said, I would say we move on to your list, right?
Okay, let's do it.
And here we are. Tell us a little bit about your list.
All right, so this will not look like your standard Reanimator list. So the point of this list is not just to try to get out the highest casting cost creatures and be able to save on the casting cost by playing All Howls or Animate Dead. There are no All Howls in the deck, and that's unusual. That usually is a key card in Swedish for Reanimator. But we're going to be playing a playset of a new card from Legends. It's called Hell's Caretaker. It's 1 black and 3, and it's a 1/1 creature. And I can tap during my upkeep, and I can sacrifice a creature, take a creature from my graveyard and put it directly into play. And you treat this creature as though it was just summoned. So this card hopefully will combo really well with a playset of Preachers, which is one of my favorite cards from the Dark. I love this card as a kid, as well as the Sages. So hopefully, this is Swedish, and Suchis are very popular. Robots are very popular. So hopefully, I can steal a creature with Preacher, and I can either sack, if it's an artifact creature that's given to me, I could sack it with the Sage. And if it's a non-artifact creature in my upkeep, I can sack with the Hell's Caretaker and then bring one of my creatures from the graveyard directly into play. And I do have a place in the Bazaar, so some creatures hopefully will end up in the graveyard, as well as you have a Triskelion, so you can use the Trike, use one to kill itself if you need to, or if it gets killed, that will be in the graveyard. You can bring that back by stealing a creature and then sacking it. You also have a playset of Tetravis. So normally, if you're going to have a playset of a 6 casting cost robot, it would be of Trikes. But the Tetravis really shines here because you could split the tokens, and you can either, with the tokens, draw extra cards with the Sages, or you could sacrifice one of those tokens to bring a fresh card, fresh creature back from the graveyard into play with your Hell's Caretaker. So it's pretty cool. And you do have a few animate heads. You do have a wheel to try to fill up your hand so that you make your Bazaars really good, because that card ceases to be useful when you don't have a hand. And the sideboard plays on the theme of stealing. We have an Old Man, a couple control magics, and some standard strong cards for the colors, including 3 energy fluxes to fight robots if you need to. But I've given this deck a couple games before today. It is really fun when you can get this combo off between Preacher, Sage, and the Hell's Caretaker. Really happy to get this deck in an episode, and let's go to the Brewers Tavern and play some Magic, see if it works.
Yes, and here we are.
Even as always.
I start. It's a 5.
I've said this before when I play Ram, but if I lose the die roll for Reanimator, I don't. It's the time I want to lose, because you get a half a card advantage. You get half an advantage by going second, because the extra card does make your Bazaars that much better. So at least you have some advantage going second. I will take pile 1.
Pile 1? Okay.
Yep.
Pile number 3.
Good. You're going to play.
I keep that. Play a land.
Oh, 1 second. Let me
sorry.
see if I can keep the hand.
Sorry, I thought.
I'm happy for free. I'm happy for free information.
Yeah, I play forests.
Yep.
Yeah, play forest and a Lanovar elf and pass the turn.
Library pass.
Good, I have an Ice Storm in hand. Poof.
Yep.
Your turn.
Scrub, Soul Ring, your turn.
Forest, Archer, Pixie, go. Oh, hold up your hand a little bit more.
How many cards do you have?
2.
Okay, we will cast Tutor.
Yep.
Wouldn't have kept the hand if I knew I was going to get the library Ice Stormed. Okay, let me just count how many cards I have.
You should have 8 or 9.
I don't know how to shuffle anymore. Yeah, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will go to discard. We'll discard a Tetravis, and your turn 7 cards.
Interesting. I play Gaia's Touch and swing for 5.
Okay.
Your turn.
How many cards do you have?
2.
We'll cast Balance.
Yeah.
Uh, one. Okay, we'll discard these.
Yeah.
And sugar.
None of our elf. Pass turn.
Oh, sorry, drew 2 cards by accident.
No problem.
Play a Tundra.
Yep.
Creature.
Yep.
1 card, pass turn.
Pass the turn.
Yeah, draw.
Yep.
Hell's Caretaker.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Thinking.
Glad I got these 2 guys out.
Pass the turn.
All right, at your end of your turn, I will preach.
Yep.
Okay. Tap for mana. Okay. Untap. My upkeep, I will sack the creature to bring a creature from my graveyard directly into play. It will be Trike, Tetrabus, and I can split the counters now, can I, or not?
No.
Is it at the beginning of your upkeep?
Let me check that real quick. One second.
Or in the upkeep?
At the beginning of your upkeep.
Okay, so I missed it. All right, that's fine.
I mean, the new wording, because it has a reprint in Magic Online. It says Tetrabus enters the battlefield with 3 1/1 counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may remove any number of 1/1 counters from Tetrabus. If you do, create that many.
Yep, that's right. So we cannot do that. Yep, I missed it. Okay, I will draw.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's your upkeep. Sorry.
Play city.
Yep.
Your turn.
Yeah, I guess this is your game.
Oh. Really cool. Let's Caretaker Preacher for the win. Holy shit.
Yeah, the balance won you the game here.
Yeah, you were too fast.
I mean, I'm not playing around Demonic Tutor balance.
Well, these games are going to be
have kept 1 land in hand, but I really wanted to Ice Storm the library turn 2, sorry.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And a Wild Grove instead of a Lanover Elf would have been way better. Because I had a Desert Twister in hand, and to destroy the Preacher in your turn would have been amazing. 1, 2, 3.
2.
Pile 2?
Yep.
Pile number 1 for you.
All right.
Mulligan.
Yep, that's not keepable.
This was just way too slow.
I will take a mulligan.
Yep.
It's too bad I don't play more than 4 Bazaars in this deck, because I might see it once in a while.
I feel ya. Oh, I bought myself a new Lego set. Ha!
You did. Pile 3.
Yeah, I bought they made a Lego set which looks like a picture, like a drawing from Van Gogh, the night, and it's amazing to build. It looks amazing, like Lego super set. First advertisement ever made for Lego here on camera. Pile number one.
You might just have to show it when you're done.
I keep.
Okay. Okay, I will keep as well. And it's your turn.
Zolring, pass the turn. Yeah.
Pass turn.
I play Wild Grove on my forest, and I ice storm your city of brass.
Yep. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Let's drop the card. Okay. It's Sorb, and your turn.
Okay. Crumble your Chaos Orb.
Okay. 21.
Play Regrowth on Crumble. Crumble your White Mox. Pass the turn.
Your turn.
Yes, so you're also mono green now.
Why not? Your turn.
Oh, it's my turn again?
Pass turn.
Okay, so I untap and draw?
Yeah.
Sorry, I lost track a little bit. Chaos Orb. Take out your Mox. Pass the turn.
So was mono green before. What am I now? Playing Uno?
Yeah, yeah, colorless.
Well, I mean, I'm playing Legos. I'm building a Lego set, I guess. Are you?
Critter. No critter. Gaia's Touch. Pass the turn. Here you go, a critter. Pass the turn.
Okay, your turn. 7 boards.
Put a Wild Grove on the Pendelhaven, swing for 2.
Okay, 19.
Your turn.
All right, that's a big draw. I will definitely draw 2.
Yeah.
Petrovis, Sage,
Yep.
Sage. Play
Oh
Scrub.
no, you play the land. You play
I
the
played the
bazaar.
Bazaar. That's right. Your turn.
I play a forest and swing for 3. For 2.
Yep.
Your turn.
Okay, we will activate Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
We will go to Disenchant, Mind Twist, and I think another Disenchant. We'll sack Lotus for blue. Full Ancestral.
Yep.
2 blue floating. 1, 2, 3. We'll play a land for turn.
Yep.
2 blue floating. We will Time Walk.
Yep.
Make dead.
Yep.
Keep. We will split.
Yep.
draw.
Mm-hmm.
Play a scrub. Play Hell's Caretaker.
Yeah, but he's 4 mana.
Oh, he's 4 mana. Oh, all right. That's good.
Ha.
Wait. Tap this for Soul Ring. Good. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was 3 like the Preacher. I hope I didn't screw that up in one of the other games.
No.
2 cards will say pass turn.
I play a forest. Try to cast Hurricane for a lot.
Okay. For how much?
2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. I'm at 7. And you're at 10.
Yeah.
Pass?
Pass the turn.
Your Hurricane's in your graveyard.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'll draw 2.
Yeah.
Discard. Yeah. Ruby. Tundra. And a Divine Offering.
Okay.
Land. Another Hell's Caretaker. I'll swing for 1.
Yeah, 9.
No cards. Your turn.
Swing.
Yeah. I go to 5. I'm assuming.
Pump.
Yep.
Your turn.
All right. Swing.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Factory. Thinking. What to do? Swing.
I'll block.
I pump. Your turn. Yeah.
Okay. Here's the combo. I'm going to say pass turn.
Oh, that's a little late. I strip the bazaar.
Sure.
You're at 5. Yeah, I passed the turn.
Okay. Well, here's the combo. These are coming off. And I will sacrifice one of them.
Yeah.
To bring a creature
The other
from my graveyard.
back, right?
The other Tetravus, which I cannot split the counters on right now. But that's what I'm going to do. And I will draw for turn. And these have summoning signals.
Yes.
We'll play Sage.
Yeah.
We will swing for 1.
Yeah.
1 card, pass turn. Jeez, I'm so glad I got the Hell's Caretaker Tetravus. Oh my god, that's just so cool.
Oh lord. Let's sideboard around.
You got it.
Let's see. What do I want to board in?
Huge list of cards.
Where is it? Here.
We'll try this.
Let's try it like that. Let's try it like that. 9 cards I boarded in. Hopefully that helps.
Boarded in 3, so your deck will be very different.
True.
You're on the play.
Yes. Let's see.
Number 2.
Number 1 for you. Okay.
And we'll try it.
Me too. Lanovar Elf, pass the turn.
Classic start. Zara.
Mm-hmm.
We'll draw 2.
Yep.
1, 2. We will discard a Bazaar. Sage. And I guess swords.
Okay.
And
I play Forest, play a Soldering, and I storm your Bazaar and swing for 1.
Okay.
Your turn.
how many cards?
4.
Two.
Which one do I keep?
Top one.
This one?
Yeah, keep that one.
Crumble and Pixie.
And your turn.
Swing.
18.
Your turn.
Hurry.
Yep.
3 cards, your turn.
Swing.
17.
Your turn.
4 cards, your turn.
Scavenger Folk, attack.
16.
Your turn.
5 cards, your turn.
Factory, swing for 2.
Yeah.
Your turn. Six cards, right?
Yep, your turn.
Factory. Swing
Okay, so for 4, I'm at 10.
for 5.
Okay.
Your turn.
How many cards do you have?
Sorry?
How many cards do you have?
2. Yep.
Take out a factory. And your turn. 6 cards.
9. Swing.
Okay. I'm at 5.
Your turn. Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah. I have 3 cards in hand.
Land for turn.
Yeah.
Play Lotus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. We'll take care of those two.
Okay.
Sleep. And it's your turn. 1 counter left.
Hurricane you for lethal.
You have 5?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I told you Hurricane's a good card. I had stabilized there, and you were going to be in big trouble.
Yeah, I know. That was strong, but I need to board a little bit different if that is okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see.
Be on the play.
Sorry?
I'll be on the play.
Yeah, you're on the play. Number 1, sorry.
Number 1.
6, 7. Yeah, cool.
Great, take a moment.
I keep.
Okay. Shuffling. I really have to change these sleeves.
Yeah, no problem.
Two, three.
Number 1.
We will try it.
Okay.
I'll put one more. All right. We'll start. Play Bizarre. Draw 2.
Yeah.
Tetris. We'll play Will's Caretaker, and we'll throw a throw swords out. And your turn.
Scavenger Folk. Pass the turn.
Tundra, and your turn.
Tundra, my turn. Draw. Wild Growth. Mm. Sylvan Library. Pass the turn.
We'll strip the wild growth land.
Yep.
And we'll draw up Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
We'll discard the Emerald, Sage, and Scrub.
Yep.
Play a land for turn. Factory.
Yes.
And 2 cards for turn.
You have 2 cards in hand. Okay. I go to 12. I play a factory. Scavenger Folk and pass the turn. Oh, 1 second. Oh no, I played a factory. Yeah, it's all good. All good. Your turn. Sorry.
Sage.
Yeah.
And I'll play a land for turn. End your turn.
I go to 8. Thinking you have 1 card in hand. I play a Chaos Orb. I activate the orb and destroy your Bazaar.
Yep.
And it's your turn.
Play a Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
A Preacher.
Preacher is good.
I have no cards. Your turn.
1, 2, 3. Play Cockatrice.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'll preach.
Yep.
We will play land.
Yep.
Yeah, so your turn.
1, 2, 3. Play Regrowth.
Okay.
Target Chaos Orb.
Okay.
Play Chaos Orb.
Yep.
Activate Chaos Orb.
I have no cards, so you're.
Destroy the Preacher. Oh yeah, the Scavenger Folk is summoning 6. Sorry, I thought you could maybe destroy the orb. But
Something 6.
Attack.
Okay.
Your turn.
We'll draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Play Bazaar, and your turn.
Okay. 2, 3. Take a land. Play another Cockatrice and swing.
Okay. I take 3. Okay.
I pumped the Scavenger Folk. Your turn. Oh.
15.
Yep.
Your turn.
Give me something good. Library. Give me
And
something.
you've had a ton of good cards this game.
I tried to Desert Twister your Preacher.
Yeah, you've won really really well this game. And Sullivan's done you a lot of good.
Boom for 4.
All right, I'm at 9.
Your turn.
Okay, I'll activate himself and draw.
Mm-hmm.
draw 2.
Yep.
We will discard.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
3. I play strip mine. What could you have in hand? I swing.
Okay, for 6.
Yes. Oh, yeah, sorry, you're tapped out and you have no factory. Yeah, but this was my fault. I missed that, but I can hurricane you.
All right, next game. Yeah, you drew so perfectly there. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I feel ya. I found
All
every
right.
removal I needed. All hail to Sylvan Library.
Yep. Yeah, maybe I'll make one sideboard change.
No problem.
Good game.
I would say let's do this as the last game and start with the deck tech afterwards.
Yeah, sounds good.
If that is cool for you.
I'll be on the play.
Yes, at some point I will build a mono green deck with 4 Gaia's Leech and the Dryad which has Forest Walk. Ha ha ha.
That's cool.
I guess I will win 0 games, but anyways.
As long as pile 2. So long as it's different deck every time. Eat.
Pile
1, 2, or
number
3.
1. Me like.
Okay, I will keep.
Okay.
2. We will discard the 1. Discard the 2. And we will we'll discard the strip mine. Your turn. 5 cards.
In that case, my Wild Growth feels a lot better past the turn.
Your turn.
Pendelhaven and a Whirling Dervish past the turn.
Land. Your turn.
Okay, I draw. Play a land. I swing.
Okay.
So it gets a counter. And I play Pixie Pixie.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
A preacher.
Ah, come on.
Your turn.
We don't like these preacherinos.
It's the dark's not that strong a set, right? It can't be that good.
Let's see.
I mean, I'm assuming you have KS or some cool stuff. Oh.
Cockatrice and swing.
Okay, I take 2. I'm at 16.
Counter. Pass the turn.
Land.
Before you declare attackers, I want to do something.
Okay, I will let you know.
No, just
I will
kidding.
15.
Oh.
Preacher.
Yep.
I will preach.
You get my pixie.
Okay. And your turn. 3 cards.
Wild Growth. Swing with Cockatrice.
We'll block with your pixies.
It's flying.
Oh, it's flying. Okay. I am at 13.
It has wings. Obviously, it's flying. It's a flying snake chicken something. Pass the turn.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll discard a Bazaar. Discard a Drake. And a Disenchant.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We will go to 12 and we will tutor.
Okay.
How many cards do you have in hand?
2. I guess you will not look for balance.
No, I'm not looking for balance. Not looking for balance. Okay. We're just going to swords that guy.
Which one? The dervish?
You're a cockatrice. No, you're Cockatrice.
Okay.
So you go to 22. I will reach.
Yeah. You get a pixie.
Get the other pixies. Your turn, 2 cards.
I Desert Twister one of your preachers. And pass the turn. I just steal 1 back.
Yep.
Your turn.
Yeah. Go.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Germans are always stressed. No, just kidding.
We're 10. The Hell's Caretaker.
Yeah.
And it's your turn.
I play a Lanovar Elf, Chaos Orb, and take out your preacher.
Okay. You're getting all the removal.
Yes.
I'll take it.
So you get 5.
I'm at 5.
Your turn.
I'll sacrifice itself.
Yeah, that works. Sad but true.
He's a 4/4, right?
He's a 4/4. I bought them in because I thought your deck is really... It's not slow, but you know what I mean. I want a pressure guy, so whenever I play it turn 2 and it connects once, you're in big trouble.
Kind of changes things a little bit. We will... How many cards do you have?
1.
You have 1 card, okay.
But a super good one.
1, 2. And we will... Three. We'll shoot you twice in itself once.
Yeah. So you shoot how many to him?
No, I shoot you twice.
You shoot me twice. Okay.
And itself once, and I will cast balance with 1 card.
Yeah, that's okay. I also have 1 card.
I have 5 lands.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lands.
Okay. And your turn. If I want to keep, I'm going to discard this.
Hurricane for 5.
Okay, you got it.
These hurricanes are so good. In the last 2 episodes, they were amazing. Like, when you played them, they were really strong. Same on my side. I like it.
I really like this deck a lot. So, I mean, you won the last 2 games with Hurricanes, but I was able to stabilize, so I
Yeah, right. If I would not have had the hurricane, that would
But you also had, like, you don't have that much removal, and you got all of it, both games. So
yeah, exactly.
This deck is really sweet.
This deck here runs 3 removal spells. 3 hard removal spells on preachers.
Right, but you get all of them in both games in a row.
Yeah.
Which is pretty lucky.
2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's fine because I boarded some stuff just to let the viewers know, when I said I made a mistake while boarding, I I took out the Elfish Archers and one Force of Nature to bring in the Tranquilities. But because I thought when you're on the Reanimator plan, like on the Animate Dead plan, I have a 3 mana removal. But I decided then to go more aggressive with the Force of Nature and with all the others. Like with the Elfish Archer. Um, there is one card missing. Give me a second. Which card is missing?
I'll start them.
Yeah, just start. Sorry.
It was basically a 3-for-3. The the old man is great because most of the creatures, or every creature I saw, had a power of 2 or less. So this is a superstar and a couple swords to slow down anything I need to. I didn't need all the artifact removal. I have 3 disenchants and a divine offering in the deck. I took 2 of them out. They're basically just targets for factories. I didn't see any other artifacts. And I thought I could take out 1 sage, which you're pretty quick, and you do have folk, so he becomes less useful because I might have less targets for it. Cards I didn't think were good. The control magics aren't great against weenie decks. No red. You're not artifact heavy. No red. And as mentioned, I was taking out disenchants and divine offerings. Didn't need more in, and you have regrowth, but you're not. You don't have a multiple recall deck. You don't have a time twister, so you're not playing reanimator. I mean, there's so many reasons this card is not good in this deck. So it was just a 3-for-3.
Yeah. My sideboarding was a little bit more difficult. I had 1 Force of Nature piled wrong, but I boarded right. So I didn't board out 1 card more than I boarded in. Was just curious and double checking. 3 Scavenger Folks, 2 Dervish, and 1 Hurricane is what I took in. The reason for the Scavenger Folk is pretty obvious. You have Tetravus, and I need to stop you from comboing, right? I really want you to not have a Tetravus with the Hell's Caretaker and the Preacher ready. This is unwinnable for me. The Whirling Dervishes are super good in that matchup because you're kind of slow, and I need just 1 fast creature to put you under pressure, and this guy is getting bigger and bigger and bigger with every attack. So after round 1, I know I passed on 1 Pendelhaven damage, but therefore I put out 2 Pixies, and he was 2/2 and went to a 3/3, right? And in the end he was 4/4. The Hurricane is just another fireball I wanted to play. I had 4. I took out 4 Gaia's Touch because they're kind of slow and they're not doing anything in that kind of matchup. 1 Book, it's also super slow and I want to put more pressure on you. And a City in a Bottle, I could keep that one in, but I wanted more creatures in the main board. Cards I did not first I considered the Tranquilities, but then I don't. No Lure, because when it comes to blocking, I really need the Cockatrice, and I did not feel super well against your creatures to block because, they're all insanely huge. And super often also a Force of Nature will just die to your creatures. To Concordant Crossroads, I don't want to give your creatures any haste. They're big enough, they're good enough, they don't need haste on top. And Tsunamis, I thought you're only splashing blue. I don't know the sideboard, so I was just assuming that you splash blue. That's why I didn't bring them in. This is the main reason. And this is basically it. This was my sideboard plan.
This was a really fun episode. 2 really cool decks. I really love seeing a reanimator list like this, completely different.
Yeah.
And anytime we play a new creature as a playset, it's going to be a cool deck to showcase. So hopefully everyone liked episode 115. We'll be working towards producing 2 new cool decks that haven't been played in episode 116 soon. Thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time.